Hello, my friends. Shawn here with Manly Made Minute, and welcome back to another episode of Okay, I'll try that. This week's technique is the result of I have a card hop coming up, and so I have a card hop Friday. This is airing on Monday, so I wanted to try this before I try this on my card for the card hop. The card hop is just get inky is the theme, and so I was looking through my supplies, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I could ink smush with distress or all the other things I have. However, I recently bought a whole slew of Dr. P.H. Martin's ink that were on sale at a local craft store. And I thought, I wonder if I can ink smush with those. We all have that white one, right? That I think this is called titanium white that we splatter with. I know many people use the Dr. Martin one for that on top of other paints that they use, but that's the popular one. But this one is all different colors, and I've never tried to ink smush with it. I don't know if it'll stick. I don't know if it'll dry. I don't know if it'll blend like, distress and other things that we ink smush with. But I thought, I'm going to try it, and then this is a perfect video. So you're going to see me try this for the first time. If it works, you're going to see it on my card coming up on the card hop on Friday. So we're going to give this a try. Before I go down to my down camera, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Would love to have you part of my channel here on YouTube, as well as Manly Made Minute on Instagram. I share all kinds of hops and tips and tricks and different kinds of videos and lives on my YouTube as well. So would love to have you part of the journey and family here at Manly Made Minute. Let's get some ink smushing on and see if Dr. Martin's is going to ink smush and blend and dry like I want it to. All right, let's go down to my down camera. All right, so if you are not familiar, this is Dr. P.H. Martin's inks. They are calligraphy inks, so they're primarily made to do calligraphy with, but many crafters, as well as myself, use these for cards. I started with the white and used that for snow and splatter and different things. Then I expanded into these colors, and I use these primarily for splatter, and I've never tried to ink smush. I'm not going to go with white, but I want to try these colors to see if I can ink smush it. On the card that I want to do for my hop, I want to do a gold ink smush over the top of distress to get some shimmer. I don't know if it'll work. So let's just try this. And I don't know if I need to dilute this. I don't know if I just go straight on, but we're going to try. I have a piece of watercolor paper. This is just, it comes in a pad. It is a cheaper Artist Loft watercolor pad. This is a 4x6, very textured. It is, I believe this is cold press, yep. So I'm going to lightly dampen this to smush. I'm going to just start with my lighter colors first. And usually you got to give these a shake because these ones are iridescent and it settles a little bit to get that to remix. And they come with droppers. And so I'm just going to drop a couple drops down here. And I might try to layer this before I go all smushy with the rest of the colors. So I'm going to lightly damp this. I'm going to dampen this because usually I wet my other stuff just to see if the technique is the same. I'm just using water. And I'm going to have to move this around so it does the thing that it's supposed to do on the craft mat, right? Which is beat up and do all the kind of fun stuff. All right, let's just ink smush this, get some of that water off of there, and see if I can get this to stick. Oh, not bad. You can already see the shimmer on that too. Not too shabby, actually. All right, let's just dry. I'm going to do like I would as if I'm doing distress, and see if it does the same kind of thing and if I get the effect that I want. I'm assuming since this has got some iridescent in it, it should dry relatively quick. Yeah, it does. Because I watered it down, the shimmer isn't quite as intense, but it's there. It is definitely there. All right, and we'll just dab off my excess there to speed that up. All right, now I'm going to go to my green, and then I'll do I just pulled a turquoise because I thought that would be kind of fun. This green, these were on sale for like $5, a little old. You can see they're a little chunky, so we'll just water that down since it worked to water it down. Oh yeah, that spreads out. A little chunky, but that's okay. I could probably water that whole bottle down, to be honest. But all right, spread that around. And let's just give it... Now, as I let it sit, I can see it starting to bead up. So it's like I almost got to wait a second or something till that re-beads up, because it doesn't bead up as quick as that distress kind of line does. But, all right, let's do a tappy, tappy, tappy. Oh, I'm getting similar effect. And I wonder if I just... Because you know how distress, if you re-wet it, it'll move it around. Not as much. Not as much. It's not supposed to be a water reactive ink, so not as much, but that's okay. We are just trying it out, right? Trying something new, and that's what this is about. So I'm hoping that this series is catching some new card makers. I'm just trying new techniques that are suggested to me, or this one was just the result of me doing a card hop and not sure if this would work, and then I was like, well, I'm going to make a video about it because this is a great video to learn. But if you have any techniques that you would like me to try, if I haven't tried them, I will try them. Please comment below of any technique that you're like, hey, have you ever tried this, Shawn, or have you ever done this? It can be literally anything. If I haven't tried it, I will do a video and try it. If it is something I haven't tried, I'll call you out and say this came from so-and-so, because I will give full credit where credit is due for that. But I'd love to try some new stuff that my friend Sandy just keeps throwing stuff my way, and some of it I've done, some of it I haven't. So it's kind of fun to get new ideas from other people. All right, we're going to go with my last color, which was the turquoise. Now this one is not iridescent. It is beading, so it does bead up nice on this craft mat. I'm just letting that sit because I can see it bead up just a little bit as it sits more. This might turn green or something because of that turquoise in there, but we'll see. I just think I found some new ways to use this Dr. Phil pH fills. I can tell you that right now. I'm digging this a lot. I'm going to dry this. So we're going to try the copper because this is what I want to try on my card for Friday. So let's just see if I get that shimmer coppery kind of thing I want out of this. That yellow is kind of shimmering below. The green is iridescent. It's not as iridescent-y. All right. We're going to see if I can get that shimmery, goldy, coppery effect that we get with like watercolor shimmers and stuff is what I want to try to get out of this. It is a little thicker ink, so I do feel like the watering it down helps because otherwise it does get a little thick. It's older ink too, so you can tell it's it's at its end and I got to start using this up, so this is a great technique to start using up some of this stuff. I did buy it on sale because it was old. I was trying, in my head I just want veiny for my card. I'm digging it. Truly digging this a lot. Get that dry, see how much shimmer. And I don't know if by watering it down, I'm assuming watering it down might take away some of that shimmer, but we'll see how this turns out. We'll fully dry this. We're not going to stamp on this or anything. We're just looking at technique for this one. So if you have any Dr. Phil stuff or local craft store, check it out. I got these on sale for $5 a piece. They're $15 to $20 a piece. I knew they were old because she said they're old, but I was like, I don't care. I can probably water them down and craft with them, and they've been great. So I've usually painted with these. I have not ink smushed like this, so I have splattered with that titanium white, obviously. But yeah, again, if you have any ideas, you're like, Shawn, you should try this technique, or if you tried this technique, please comment below. I will try anything. I am not in this very, very long in the scheme of things to still keep learning new stuff. So I love this so much. Look at lots of shimmer on there and shiny. And how cool would this be for a background, or cut this out with a floral on it or something? right? All right. We're using this technique for my hop on Friday. So if you're following me on Instagram, you will see this card come out on Friday. Not with this paper. I'm going to do different colors because I've got some other stuff in mind for that card. But this actually works, and I am extremely happy with it. So there you have it. Dr. P.H. Martin's calligraphy inks. Local craft store should have it. Give it a try. Titanium white is a good standard, so get yourself some titanium white because that's a great splatter one. But if you've got colors, there's shimmers. This one, the last one, turquoise was not shimmer, so there's shimmers, iridescence, and not. And I got both, and it worked to ink smush it, and still get lots of shimmer and veiny stuff that I was kind of going for. Thank you all so much for hanging with me. I appreciate you all checking out my videos and coming back week to week. That's another episode of, okay, I'll try that. And until next time, I'll see you then.